guys, don't forget to check out DOOMKICKER on INDIEGOGO now for a limited time, with exciting perks like exclusive prints and a special Mike S. Miller cover. Back now only on INDIEGOGO. Hey guys, if you are enjoying the content here on the JERKMONGER Show, be sure to subscribe, like this video, and please share. Thanks. What's up, everybody? Welcome welcome all to the JERKMONGER Show. I am your host, the JERKMONGER, coming at you live from Tampa, Florida. I only talk that fast because I grew up in New York City and I'm a little weird about that stuff. My screen looks a little blue. I'm like in a blue mood here. I don't know why. Got my lights on. Not sure what's going on. Oh, I warmed up a little bit there. All right. What's happening, everybody? Let me pop out my chat. To greet you all. Welcome, everybody. I'm sorry I missed you guys this morning on my morning walk and talk. I didn't walk or talk this morning. I was feeling very sick this morning. I was not feeling very well at all. Sometimes that happens after these conventions, primarily because you're talking to all these people and there's all kinds of people walking around and it's noisy and like something happens to me. Some of it's psychological, but I think some of it's definitely physical. And so I kind of crashed. When I got up this morning, I tried to do the walk and talk after I dropped off my kids at school, and man, I collapsed in bed. I couldn't get up. So, suffice it to say that I had to make a shift. So, anyway, long story short, I'm grateful that you guys are here. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you all. I want to start at the top here. We see Jalapeno Milk is here. What's going on? Lady Celtic Moon. I typed it into the message, into the chat. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate and how grateful I am for the note. Thank you so much. A huge blessing. Thank you so much. I got Rodwell Stevens saying hi. Warren JB's in the house. Who else? Jerkmonger's in the house. Let's see who else. Josh Graydon, Nick Sonata, Eric Hawkins. Oh man. Kuro Higi. Can you please correct me on that? Kurohiji. Kurohija. I'm just gonna call you Kuro. Kuro's what I'm gonna say. I don't know. All right. Nick Sonata. Let's see. Jimmy Owens. Thank you for coming by. Some of these names I don't always see. Papa Kanesu. What's going on? Kentron Yad. What's up? Lady Celtic Moon. I just thanked you again for that note. I just thank you so much. You are an angel, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. All right, sympathy from across the pond. I'm running on cold and flu pills right now. Warren JB, brother, I hear ya. That's what I'm basically working on right now. I'm running around. I'm taking pills. I've got all kinds of stuff. The way you said was correct. Kurohige, hard G. Kurohige. It is what I hinted at. I didn't know that's what you were talking about, Lady Celtic. I appreciate you so much. I thought it was maybe a message you sent to the to me via the mailing list. So by the way, guys, I'm still collecting names and emails for my mailing list. I'm just over 75. I'd like to get to at least start off strong with 100 names and then start plugging those in. Those 100 names are going to get a special PDF in their emails for their first email shout out. But as far as everything goes, I'm looking to collect that. What is the purpose of the mailing list? The mailing list is designed, it's going to be another way for me to kind of communicate with my audience. I'm not going to be spending a lot of time. Like I've said before, I didn't get a lot of traction, a lot of interaction. What's another word for that? They call it an engagement over on Twitter. And leaving Twitter, I didn't, but a lot of you are on Twitter. But I'd rather connect with you long term. I'd rather build relationships with people and then go from there. So the goal here is to continue to keep you guys in full swing of what I'm doing. I'll have emails, I'll have links to things and videos, and you guys will get that information directly that way. So anyway, Warren JB says I gotta get in on that. Right on. Eric Hawkins says, I did a show yesterday in St. Louis and got to meet Dennis Peruch. Whoa, great guy. Just as nice as he is in the chat. Right on. Kurohige. What's the mailing list email again? The email list is jerkmailinglist. Jerkmailinglist@gmail.com. Jerkmailinglist@gmail.com. Lady Celtic Moon says, Elliot or Jerkmonger, do you have a link to comic book emails? A link to the comic book emails. A link to the comic book emails. No, I don't. But let me just put in Jerk mailing list for now into the chat, and then we can go from there. I'm so glad you guys are here. And hold on, gmail.com. I wish I could type not looking at the keyboard, but that's how I go. All right. Oh, the store. I don't have it. So Andy and I we're kind of moving away from the store. As far as, unless you're talking about the Indiegogo campaigns, I can look that up right now. We're moving away from, I actually, if you look on my list here, I deleted the web store. We're going to eventually build an Etsy store. That's, for me, going to be the best place I can use to sell my other products and, stickers, various things like that. I'll do it that way there. It's just better. We had the website for a little bit, and we just weren't getting enough traffic, and it was costing us money. So we're trying to just be careful how we spend our money and make sure we're going from there. By the way, if you notice, I'm freshly shaved today. I freshly shaved. One of the things I like to do when I'm healing up is to also shave my head. I feel fresh when I do that. Nick Sonata says, maybe you could swap out the mailing info with the Twitter on the banner of your show. That's a great point. That's not easy to do. I'll have to make that adjustment. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, this is an old. So this is I'm working back through OBS, which I'm excited about. OBS is the portal I prefer for my videos, and I'm working through that here. Let's see. I also have a Patreon, so don't if you guys are interested in that. I'm going to be revamping that whole thing very soon. So those of you who are supporting me there now, it's not very many of you, but to build this all up, I am moving full tilt into creating and developing an online presence and providing content like you've never seen me provide before. I am cranking it out. It's going to be great. I'm really excited about it, and I'm hoping that you guys would stay on board. All right, let me get okay. Let me get a drink. Be right back. All right. Nick says audio and visual seems to be really clear. Elliot, yes. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Yeah, definitely take a look at. Like I said, OBS it's a better system. I was having trouble. Remember when I was doing it the other day on StreamYard? That I'm only going to be able to do that. I still have to do that for like interviews, and I'll still do that. But when I do my actual Jerkmonger show or drawing with the Jerkmonger, this is where I'm going to do it. All right. So I entitled this video, Draw with a Jerkmonger, 80's Blue Devil. This was a request. This was the auction that was won last night when I did my after show stream from CC. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on that piece. I promised I would do it this morning. I didn't do it this morning, so here I am. Manfred, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome. So what I'm going to be doing here is going to be drawing the 80's Blue Devil. But before I do that, I want to share with you guys some interesting stuff. When I did my research, some of you may or may not know who Blue Devil is. Blue Devil is a character from the 1980s, DC character. Actually, this was one of my first DC comics, Blue Devil #1, as a matter of fact. My mom, no, it may have been like 5, but I think I ended up getting #1. My mom picked it up for me at this newsstand place, along with a Green Lantern. I always forget the issue where he fights the shark guy, Dave Gibbons art, that and something else. But this was like the first DC comics I ever received as a gift or anything like that. Up to that point, I have been mainly a Marvel person. I was young. I was maybe 10 years old, maybe 11 years old. I can't remember now. So I got these comics, and I remember Blue Devil, just a weird guy. But he's so weird, he became one of my favorite guys. I really love the character. So what? So I know what he looks like. I have a little, Justice League figure from the Bruce Timm show. Love the Kirby Crackle corners. Thank you, Manfred. I appreciate it. It's been a while since you guys see me do a stream like this, so it's pretty cool. I was a little nervous because I heard someone else say that they were afraid of copyright infringement from singing a song, and I'm like, oh, I sang a bunch of songs yesterday, so hopefully nobody cares. Anyway, Maybe I sing them so poorly that doesn't matter. So when I went to do a deep dive, I discovered that Blue Devil was going to make an appearance. I don't know if he did or not on the Swamp Thing show that was airing on DC network or whatever they call it. So I'm very excited to share that with you guys. Let me just show you now, first of all, what he kind of looks like. So this here is Blue Devil. As you can see, he's kind of just your average kind of superhero spandex guy, but not so average. Look, he's got the earring in his ear. I always thought that was cool. The big eye, the big bulgy eyes, the horns that come right out of his head. This is pre-Hellboy stuff, which I thought this was pretty cool. Warren JB says, first time I ever heard of the Blue Devil was on the recent Swamp Thing show. I didn't have a clue. Confirmed, Elliot. Right on, right on. Well, here he is. This is him. This is number 1. What is this? 1984. Wait a minute. So this was, yeah. I was 11 years old. Yeah, this came out. Yeah. That's him. But check this out. So that's what he looked like. Kind of goofy, kind of corny. But I like that kind of stuff. You know, I grew up on this. Look at the melodrama in this corner here. With this with this guy here that is making out. Like, I just look at me, I don't know what to do. And actually, it looks like he may have been a robot. Is that what that's supposed to be? I really don't know that much about the character. I got the one issue. It was just odd, but maybe he was just a robot, which is kind of, why would anybody make robots of devils? It doesn't make any sense. Mike D'Souza, how you doing today? All right. Glad you're making it. Glad you made it. All right, we got 27 people here. Guys, please hit the like button. Or even if you hate what I'm doing, hit the down button. But interact with me here. It helps me a lot. And of course, you wouldn't want to do that if you hated me that much. But hey, I'll take it. I'll take a down vote. I don't care. Your boy said, hi, your boy. I've never seen you on my channel. Thanks for coming. Blue Devil is all over the place. Yeah. Kenshawn says, I hated how they killed Blue Devil in the old Starman comic. I'm sure it's been retconned since then though. Kuro says, since Elliot, it was the 80s. People used to use big hair and shoulder pads. No need to make sense. Well, yeah, but still, I'm concerned about this. Anyways, let's take a look though, because I found these images as well. Check this out. So I think this was supposed to be the guy. This is supposed to be the guy that used to be on this show, 90210, whatever. He was on Sharknado. I think he plays Blue Devil, which is really weird. The character was very kooky, very like bouncing all over the place, and then here he is doing his thing. So I just thought this was pretty cool. But it's okay. The actual application of the makeup is all right. Hold on a second. Let me read here. Justin, welcome. The RQ. What's up? It was a suit and it had a circuitry. It's got stuck to his body and became his skin. Oh, very cool. Very cool. All right. I'm glad somebody can clear that up for me. But check these out. Wow, man. Look at these designs. These are killer. And I don't know whose this is. Marantz, I think is this cat's name. JERKMONGER. Wait, why is there what's wrong with my old style Blue Devil better in my opinion? Yeah. Let's see. Why is there spinning? Are you guys experiencing spinning in a problem with my chat? There it is. Uh-oh. Alright, I saw a delay. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, look at this stuff. This is awesome. It's a cool look. I'm not saying it works. I'm not saying... So if it was a suit, why did it make the suit? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah. This is great monster. I'm really into monsters. I'm really into illustration of this type of thing. So I'm glad that this is kind of what they were starting with. Really cool. Because I think a guy in spandex would be weird. But hey, man, I just dig it. I dig it. So look at that. Look at the turnaround there. That is killer. That is killer. But this is not the character we're drawing today. Today, I'll be drawing something else. I'm going to be drawing the original guy, which is this guy right here. This is the 80s interpretation of the character. That's what I'm going to be drawing today. Live and in front of everyone. Live and in front of everyone. All right, let me just make sure I put myself into the Cintiq. All right, that's what I was doing there. So we're going to go to... Well, I forgot which deal I was using here. On me? No, I need to switch to paper full screen. No, this happened yesterday too. I remember this. What is going on? What is going on? Uh, I'm having a hard time here, guys. Hold on. What did I do? How did I get this working right yesterday? I don't remember. Live on JERKMONGER says comic book journeys. He was stunning. He was a stuntman doing a screen for a movie in the Blue Devil suit when he was attacked by a wizard. Zapped. Oh snap! All right, guys, I forgot. Oh! I know why. It's right here. Here we go. All right. Here's my deal. Here's my deal. All right. LOL. 80s dance club photo. The RQ zapped him from making him into the real Blue Devil. Okay, your boy says it would work nicely in the live action. Maybe HBO Max gives Swamp Thing a chance. Ooh, I can't help you. I'm a boomer, says Comic Book Journeys. All right, so I elected to go with an 11x17 because this is a larger than life character. So we're gonna start with that. Unfortunately, I kind of need something first. I got this idea from Matt Weldon. So I have a white cutting board that I picked up at Walmart. It's not the lightest. That's the only downside. I wish I had something a little lighter, but it's a solid plastic deal. So I'm going to use this as my spine for my drawing surface. All right. So just so I can lean it and hold it here. You were working on paper yesterday. Yeah. It's just one of the screens. I just have it set a little differently. And I had more of the other images showing. I just don't remember what I was doing then. Well, anyway, I should do this way anyway for demonstrations. All right. So I'm bringing out my red pencil again, which is my favorite color to use. I'm really sorry about all these wire things everywhere. Oh well. Shaking the camera. There's too many shadows here, but I think it looks okay on screen. Wow, you guys are far back. You guys are far back. Let me just check here. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Okay. Sorry, I was typing fast and made a lot of mistakes. Makeshift drawing board. Yeah, well, I got the idea from Matt Weldon. It's a great idea. It's not smooth, so you wouldn't want to use it on a light piece of paper. Otherwise, you'd get the texture of the cutting board. But if you need something firm and you already have something behind the board, like this is a pad, and it's got the stuff behind it, so I can just lean this here. And black fingernail polish. Yeah, I don't have black fingernail polish, but Matthew Weldon does. Coming from Weldon, I thought it would involve peanut butter. All right. So let's start talking about the pose. If you guys remember yesterday, I started off with that one drawing. This one here. Now, I'm going to tell you why this one didn't work and why I figured this out after the fact. So as I was working, I initially intended for this to be like a above shot pose, like I'm looking down at the character or straight on the character if the character was flying. What happened was, as soon as I moved the torso and I bent the body down, it put this head like in a weird hunch thing. This would have been better if this were maybe, over here now instead for this pose. But that's what's wrong with here. So again, that's one of the downsides to my process sometimes is I'll draw in weird ways. But since I've already drawn this, I'm going to take the opportunity to kind of use this as a place to do some thumbnails. And by thumbnails, I'm going to draw them with a pen because you guys won't see it that well. I'll use my Metropolitan pen here. I'm drawing in black. So, all right, so I'll draw really light. Let me also zoom in a minute here for you guys. So make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here a little better. All right, that should do it. All right. So anyway, so if depending on what I want to do with this character, let's just say I do something here. Let's say I go with a standard Now, I'll do this all the time. I always start off with this pose. It's almost like I have to purge it from my mind. It's always like an Alex Ross level pose. It's him standing really majestic. But that's not the character though. So I'm gonna scrap this. I just need to purge it. And what I mean by that is, it's in my mind and I can't get it out of my head until I kind of at least realize it on paper. And every time I draw this pose, it looks better and better. But again, this is not how I want to interpret this character. So I'm just drawing a quick little 10-second sketch just to kind of get the layout, just to get his form, just think about the overall design of the character and how he's gonna look when I'm complete. All right, so that's a cool pose. Maybe he's got his trident here. I'm not even sure it's a trident. I think it's more like, well, it kind of is. All right, that's kind of cool. Right, that's interesting. How about, let's see, listen, Lightning Fan says, I'm listening while driving between jobs. Hope you're well. I'm doing good. I'm doing better. I wasn't feeling that great this morning, so I apologize for not walking and talking. Tomorrow for sure. All right, so maybe we come up with an action pose. What are some cool action poses? There's cool running poses. If I do a running pose, it might look like something like this, with this trident going back behind him over his shoulder, and maybe so maybe it's more like this. Maybe he's got the other arm over here. He's like, da 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 da. I'm action pose man. So I do that sometimes. I do little 1980s music that goes along with my drawing. That's kind of a cool pose, but it's a little mundane. Pitchfork. Is it really a pitchfork? I guess it is a pitchfork. I guess it's a pitchfork. Not quite a pitchfork though. Peter Sharon, what's going on? All right, so that's another pose. How about something a little more majestic? I still like, see, I end up doing a lot of majestic stuff. I like seeing my characters look like Alex Ross paintings. Like, how would Alex Ross illustrate Blue Devil? Now, he probably would still have him. Maybe he's like leaning this way. Maybe he's looking this way, right? But maybe his body's kind of going this way. He's like, "Ooh, look at me! I'm running away! Ha ha!" I kind of see him like a dancing ghoul. There's an old movie that has that kind of thing. The dancing ghoul. Awful Redneck, what's going on? Hiroshi Paradox, what up, Mega Monger? What up, y'all? Maybe he's kind of like this, right? Maybe he's got one leg out like this. His face is pointing this way, right? But one leg is kind of doing this thing, right? It could be like that. That's a weird, it's a cool pose. But, it's a long pose, and it'll have to be like on a paper like this. I don't know if I like that so much, Give Mike singing lessons. I shall try. Jalapeno, I shall try. All right, how about we go something a little more. What if he's got one hand here, another hand here, right? Pitchfork, or I like the trident idea. Kind of a trident. It's got three prongs, two really, and then one in the middle. What if he's got like this, and what if he's doing this? Well, that's kind of weird still, but okay, not so much. I'm not crazy about that pose. Let's try another one. Let's try, because I really don't want to waste too much time on drawing this thing out and then erasing again. Warren JB says, shoot, I'll have to switch to a bigger screen to watch this. Well, these are just small, loose drawings. You should just try to see them from far away and kind of get a hint of what the pose would be. Jalapeno Milk says, give Mike singing lessons. Hiroshi says, I just tweeted Bryant a silly promo I recorded for Paranormals. Oh, sounds good. Sounds good. All right, so how about, it could be him again with the chest out. Could be holding the trident here. Right? So these, like I said, these are these are really meant for me. They're not meant for you guys as much as it is for me to kind of get the idea of what I'm trying to draw. but you guys can see kind of what my process is about when I do this. So this would be the pitchfork or whatever. That's kind of a cool pose. I kind of like that. If you want to see a little tighter, let me see if I can move in. I just can't always tell where everything lands. All right, so that's another cool idea. How about what about well, the one on the cover is interesting. He's got his hand out in the foreground with the fork. Pitchfork. I'm like an 80's rock band character. Or not. All right, we got 36 people watching. We got 21 likes. I appreciate that. Maybe we can get it a little higher. That'd be super helpful. All right. So from time to time, I think you guys dug yesterday me doing giveaways of stickers or such. So maybe there will be a giveaway. I can't do them every day because I can't afford that much postage. But whoever wins. Now, yesterday, a couple people won the stickers. I got. I did get a message from. I forget who won yesterday. Well, I got one of the messages from someone. I forgot. Oh my gosh. Anyway. But I didn't get another message. I didn't get one of the addresses. I need addresses, folks. If I'm going to ship them out to you, I need addresses. Damn. Now, one of my challenges, so you guys know, if you guys pay attention to my work enough, one of my challenges is I tend to draw like I'm drawing action figures or statues. Jim O'Reilly, what's going on? Hello. What's happening? I tend to draw like I'm drawing action figures, and that's because I learned a lot from action figures. Nick actually suggested yesterday about using action figures and such to work from. It's one of the problems I have is the action figure thing. Man, how come I can't zoom in any further? I don't know if that's going to help or not. Sometimes I notice that my figures are a little stiff, or they're like highly posed. Like if they were meant for Marvel Universe or something. That's because that's how I learned to draw full figures. But I like to draw them with action. So let's do something a little cooler than that. Let's use some forced perspective. Action man. Drawing like I'm action guy. Oh, it's funny. How about this? This is kind of cool. This is kind of a John Buscema pose. Oh, I like this idea. This reminds me of the Submariner pose in How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way. Oh, I kind of like this. Oh, wait. His other hand could be here instead. And his trident pitchfork thing back there. Oh, I like that. Ed Dukeshire, how are you, sir? Welcome, my friend. Body Kun. Yeah, I wouldn't use that though. That's no fun. Ed says, have you tried Adobe Photoshop app on iPad yet? I have not. Is it out yet? I didn't think it was out yet. All right, so here's the horns. Maybe the hand is here, and it's more for the pitchfork is further back, so I can get those horns in front. What do you guys think about that one? Can you see that? It just came out today. All right, I gotta look into that. Can you see that? Okay. Let me adjust my. There you go. Let me a quick adjustment on my focus. That's kind of cool. I like that one. But maybe I can bring that instead of to the side too much. Maybe I can bring it forward. So let's try. Action man, working on my action. I'm drawing action. I'm drawn to the beat. I'm drawing action like I've got 3 feet. Everett Todd says, who is she? This was the thing I did yesterday. I was working on a figure, and it was this was the rejected drawing, so I'm just using it as a sketchboard. Maybe put the fists further back here, and then we'll put this will be shoulder, this will be the waist, the leg will come out here. Action man, drawing the action. But maybe his face needs to be looking this way instead. Well, that doesn't matter. All right, what do you guys think about that? I like that. Oh, I love this pen. This pen draws so smooth. Both hands back. Not sure. That sounds like a hit intro to 1980s educational cartoon series. Jim says, has helped me a lot with poses. Can see the models with muscular skin, which is nice. Yeah, it's just still you're drawing. I don't want to play around too much with the toy. Then I'll get lost in that. That happens to me all the time. All right. So maybe this is not quite right. Maybe I use the head from this angle. Maybe he's looking like this. He doesn't have to be looking at you. Maybe he's doing this here instead. I mean, if I draw, problem is that he has this big staff on the trident. Blue Devil time. What's up, Cosmetti? Welcome. It draws smooth like Elliot's singing voice. It's a 3D app, not a toy. Oh, really? Because I have a Body Kun figure. I'll look it up. Body Kun for the or Art Pose Pro. Art. I'm writing it down, guys, so you guys can see it. Art Pose Pro. All right. I'll look it up. Not Body Kun. Oh, I thought you said Body Kun earlier. Maybe somebody else did. Justin says both hands back coming at you. Both hands back coming at you. You want to see something like that? All right. Let's try. Both hands back coming at you. Drawing like I never drawn before. Like I'm in a rocket movie. Drawing. Also check out Photoshop on iPad. Hey, on the iPad. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. Hey, Monger, what kind of pen are you using? The ink flow smooth. Starlight, welcome. This is my Metropolitan. I think it's Pilot Metropolitan pen. I love this pen. Metropolitan. All right. So I keep singing this through the song. Sadie Bella, how are you? Hey, Cosmetti, and that's it. That is what wondering. Uh-oh, what's going on here? All right. Welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here. All right, so don't forget, guys, hit the like button if you like what you're seeing. This is my process. This is how I draw stuff. All right, so I like this guy right here. I like this one a lot. I think this is going to do it. It's got a nice little up shot of his head. Maybe he's smiling, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe he's got the hand here. This might have the trident. Maybe no. I don't know. I don't like that. Maybe it's like this instead. That's kind of cool. I like that it creates an X. I kind of like the original. All right, we'll see. All right. I'm going to stick with that pose. Let me zoom out a bit so you guys can see me working on, well, maybe not. Well, as I'm working on the larger image, maybe it does need that. So I'm going to cap my pen because these can dry out poorly. And I have my reference. I'm going to bring in a shot here of, let's do this. Let's get a window capture in here. I'm going to create a window capture for you guys so we can see what's going on. Tell me what's going on. Blue Devil. Where you at? I think I'm not in the right space. Ooh. Okay, Google Chrome, Blue. There we are. There we are. All right, hit OK. All right, I'm just gonna shrink this guy up for you guys so you guys can see what I'm using for my reference. This is the character. I better not do that because it's too low. There we go. All right, let me zoom in a bit on him so you guys can see him a little better. My pen was leaking already. All right, let me grab a napkin here, one of my scrap pieces of paper of some sort, so I can get this ink so I don't get ink all over the drawing on the surface of the paper. Now I'm using Strathmore. This is the yellow pad 300 series paper. You can see here Strathmore 11 by 17. This is 100 pound, 270 gram. This is the same weight as the watercolor paint in my sketchbook that we talked about recently. Cindy says, my first time watching this on my phone in a long time, and my DM to you went into the chat. Cosmetic. Oh, okay. Well, very cool. Let's see. Warren JB says, always recap your FPs, young Padawans. Justin also says, use the org setup. I don't know what that is. But anyway. Okay, so I liked that pose, so we're going to kind of do something there. All right, I'm going to throw it down with some of the, like you guys can, I know you guys can barely see this. I'm drawing very lightly, but hopefully it'll make sense in a minute here. Okay, so we've got neck, we've got shoulders. Maybe the shoulders are too high. Let's erase that for a split second here. I use my brush for this instead. All right, so we'll come here. Well, I want this shoulder up a little bit. Damn, action man, doing the action pose. Action man, looking like he almost froze, yeah. Just making up stupid songs. This is a cheesy art education video. I'd kill me. What's that reference? What am I referencing with that voice? Who's that? All right. So, all right, I got this form here, kind of. Actually, I think I need that. I like the symmetry. Let me see. Is that right? Is that what I want? I'm going to bring this arm over here. Again, I'm just trying to imitate my sketch, which is this guy here. Just trying to imitate this guy in this drawing here. And we'll see. So far, it's okay, but I might have to do some finagling. Right now, when you're first starting like this, you're not going to get everything right. The proportions aren't going to be so tight. The important thing is to keep moving and get your artwork kind of in there. Once it's in there, you can always, you know, play with your proportions. Once you've got the basic skeleton built, after that, you're kind of on your own. Action man. Don't know why I'm singing this song. So this is not Action Man, this is Blue Devil, but I like referencing my Action Man guy as what am I doing? I'm invoking his presence. The presence of Action Man. That's just a name for my action figure idea. Action figure pose guy. Action Man and Action Gal. Fighting the forces of bad stuff. Bad proportions. Bad anatomy. Hikaru says, saw it on a motorcycle and on a phone too. Whoa, what's going on? Especially art supplies you see on everything if you order something from Dick Blick. Whoa, I'm totally lost in your chat here. Canada Proposition 65 warning. What is going on? This stream has a California Proposition 65 warning? What are you talking about? Is it because of the 80's Blue Devil? My first time... Oh, something fell. My first time joke goes over my head, says 1JB. Everything seems to have that warning on it. Oh, okay. Especially art supplies you see on everything if you order something from Blick. What is California 65? What is that? Wasn't there an actual Action Man character cartoon toys? Yeah, there was, but I'm just... Action Man sounds like a generic name, regardless. Alright, that leg's a little small, a little short. You know, his butt's a little poking out a little weird. Let's fix that. Let's fix my Action Man pose. It's not a character, it's a pose. It's the pose of the character. That's Action Man. Action Man pose. Action pose for our hero. You know what's throwing me off? This is like I started to draw a glute back there and it's throwing off my whole vibe. My whole vibe. The glutes messed up my drawing. Messed up my drawing. I sound like Brian. Speaking of Brian, guys, don't forget to check out Gunship Thunder Punch over on Indiegogo. And while you're there, you might want to check out to give a little look. Hey, JERKMONGER working, so I'm watching, not listening. Let her rip. We'll check back later. Right on, CC. Don't forget to check out DOOMKICKER over on Indiegogo. See, I want to stay loose because the minute I start going for details, I'm locking myself in. So I'm trying to avoid that right here. Right now, there's no tomorrow. Right now is everything. Right now. I don't want to sing it like the real song, so they don't mess me up. Right now, there's no tomorrow. Right now, there's everything. Right now. Alright, so I'm going to keep his body flowing this way. This is the line of action, because I don't like what I'm starting to do there. So let's keep it sacred, keep it safe, eh? I always thought so too, Ciceroshi. Prop 65 is a cancer warning. What? Why is... Okay. There's no problems with that here, because it's just paper and pencil. And maybe some ink. Some India ink. Come on, guys. Come on. Yeah, I don't like this pose. He's way too... He's frolicking. He's not leaping. Alright, let's fix this right, because I'm not following the pose that I designed. Also, the head poses... Oh, no, I started to do that. I mean, see, this is what happens. You start getting tight. You start looking for trouble. You find it. You're looking for trouble. Don't come to the right place. Alright, let's start over. I think I know what's wrong. I think I drew his shoulders too low. So, and I remember saying that as I was drawing. So I'm going to just kind of come back up here. Make him look like he's a little more... Yeah. I've already solved some of the trouble. Frolic into action. Mike, this is a coffee mug I got for Christmas had a Prop 65 cancer warning label. Thank goodness I don't live in California. I'm safe. LOL, stick with the pose, son. Well, I thought I was. R2D2 for life. Good morning or good afternoon, Elliot. You just like his haircut. Be honest. I do. Dun 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 dun. Oh, let the sun beat down upon the face. I am a traveler of both time and space. See where I have been. Ba 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 ba. Oh oh. Oh oh. Oh oh oh. Ba da ba da da da. All right, this is looking better. This is looking better, yeah. It's feeling right to me. This is looking better, yeah. Better than I can see. This is feeling great. Alright, so... And that back leg always throws me off. I always draw it well in the sketch, but I never execute it as well. Let's give it a spin here. Let's give it a proper walloping, huh? Okay, so here is... These are the brakes. Alright, so this is one leg, part of the legs. That's the thigh. Here's the... Alright, that works, that works. And we're going to drop this arm back further. Now, what do we do with this hand, however? Well, let's just see about that. So right now he's got kind of a weird waist there. I don't think you guys can see that. Bum 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 ba da ba da ba dum bum ba bum da da dun 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 da da dun 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 dun. I am singing while I draw. My mother always told me to sing when I draw. She says, never know, you might... She thinks I'm going to become a singer. She says, never know who's going to hear you. Might get a radio or a record deal. Oh, Mom. Oh, Mother. Oh, Mother. That's not going to happen. Alright, so I'm going to go here with this. Action. Action. No reaction. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's a Schoolhouse Rock song. Verbs in action. Okay, draw some deltoids there. All right. I kind of like this. But I'm not sure about the head now. Junk in the trunk. Let's adjust this domatronic head here. Dopalicious head. Let's go more forward. I think that works well. Okay, Lady Celtic, thank you for hanging in there for a while. I appreciate it, as always. Thank you. So he's got big ears. All right, so I'm gonna tweak this form a bit more because I like it. I think we're in the ballpark here. Let me make this hand a little larger. All right, let's do that. So you see all the musculature I'm trying to include here, and I think for this pose, I think he's gonna swap. I'm gonna swap his hand, his whatever pitchfork trident thing with this leg or this arm. I think. I'm not sure yet. Looks like he typically holds it in his right hand, but for the sake of the art, for the sake of the design, I like his hand. I want this hand to maybe be doing like more like a, you know, some kind of like Jack Kirby action. Now notice when I did the angel yesterday, the angel I did for Cosmetti, she had a much more different form. I didn't approach it quite this way. There was a lot of the same kind of drawing, but I was trying to get more out of that, a little more of a sensual pose, a little more soft and elegant. This is a comic book character from the 80s, so he deserves a lot of like energy and power. So I'm going with a different look. R2D2 for Life says, "Did you spend too much money at the show this weekend, Jerkmonger?" No, not too much. I only spent a couple of bucks, mostly for reference. I showed off what I got yesterday. I didn't spend that much money at all, actually. I didn't spend that much money at all. I got well, everything was like about $10 and under. A few items. Stickers were cheap. Well, not cheap, you know, inexpensive. They're not cheap. They're good stickers. They're good quality stickers. All right. All right. Okay, so this is not too shabby. Not too shabby. He's ambidextrous. Yeah, he could be. I missed that yesterday. We'll have to go back and look. Yeah. Yeah, you missed it. It was on my evening. I did it in the evening. The last video before this one. All right, so this guy has boots. Boot, scoot, and boogie. Let's see if we can raise this up a bit. Yeah, he's got boots. They're like Captain America-esque boots. He's got the stocking feet. We'll figure that out. I just need to give myself the form first. All right. Let's go ahead and focus some on this. Well, first thing I want to do is I'm going to knock down some of this. I always try to like give it a bit of a softer feel to the pencil so I can draw over it. I hate drawing over heavy lines. I just feel like it muddies up the art, and when I'm trying to be precise about where the eyes and heads go, it gets weird. Suited and booted, says Pete Mac. What's up, Pete? How you doing? Warren JB says, I'm on my bigger screen now. Not too shabby indeed, sir. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. The reaction. Arthur says, a frustrated small-town security guard who wants to live up to his father's legacy as this town sheriff but finds himself stuck. He stumbles on a local conspiracy that will turn his world upside down. DOOMKICKER. Oh, man. Brother, I appreciate that, dude. Hey, man. We got to connect, Arthur. We got stuff to do. Okay. There's that. All right, let's do this again. So I always knock down the art so I can come back in and kind of use that part as a template. He's got big eyebrows. you know, it's the beginning of the drawing now. So now I'm going to come in and do some detail work. He tends to have big orb eyes, right? It's a very Jack Kirby. I could totally have seen Jack Kirby design this. I wonder who designed it. I wonder if they were thinking Jack Kirby when they put it together. Because it has a little bit of the demon kind of flavor to it. He's also bald, which is nice. Which is nice because I'm bald. And his horns are squared off. But like I said, those designs that I saw for the Swamp Thing show looked very promising. I would have liked to have seen that. Okay. Alright, and I'm not going to draw the pupils in yet because that I'll get lost in that too. Then I'll start trying to figure out how to draw that better, and that's annoying. So let's just keep it simple. Can you guys see what I'm drawing? Let me see. Where is my... I have to move my mouse very slowly. Alright, let me see if I can adjust my... Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Good afternoon, Op Dog. What's going on? Jeremiah Jones, you're the other one. Yes. Jeremiah, make sure that you sent me your email. Not your email, your mailing address, so I can send you those stickers from yesterday. You were the other gentleman. I can't remember who was the other gentleman. I think it was Comics Exposed. Swamp Thing was good. Want my DC streaming password? Sure. Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take a peek at that. I don't want to get you in trouble though. All right, so I'm coming in now. I'm starting to whittle down. So this is a lot like sculpting. Drawing is a lot like sculpting. You start off with your overall forms, and then you continue to tighten up as you go along. Like I might go, if I'm going to do this properly, I might go through another round of erasing out this stuff to see if I can get to where it needs to be. This character is kind of a friendly. He's a friendly character, right? So I'm going to give him the smile. Kind of feels like a Joker smile. But he's not. He's kind of handsome, according to the early art of him. Right. So I'm not going to make him look too ugly. I don't want to make him look like the Joker exactly. He was kind of creepy, but he's got some stuff. Jeremy says I sent my address to Elliot at JERKMONGER Art. Okay, very cool. I need to get the other individual's mailing address. So I drew his face a little long, so I'm going to use that as an open mouth face. He's got these weird goatee things that come out here. I'll make those look more like hair when the time comes. All right. All right. How are we looking here? How long have I been streaming so far? Is it too long? Oh, that head's gigantic. You know what it is? The eyes are throwing me off. Looks a little like Heck Boy. It does. I have to adjust because the head looks too large, and it's because I'm going by the eyes. So I can't use my normal method of where the eyes are going to go because I'm working off of an exaggerated form in the first place. Maybe I need to bring it in a little closer. See, this is why it requires so many passes. And does he even have hair? I don't remember that he has hair at all. I think he does not. All right, so I'm gonna treat this like normal. You know what? I'm gonna do something else too. I'm gonna keep him with the eyebrows. I'm gonna reduce the shape of the eyes for now, so I can get an idea of how to really. Although probably the smaller eyes are better anyway. All right, can you guys see that? Okay. It's been an hour. It doesn't seem like an hour. Yeah, well. Uh, okay. An hour seems like a few minutes. Yeah. That's why it's easy to get lost on social media that way. That's why I don't know how often I'll do these, but I'll try to do them maybe once a week, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it can't be too small, the head, but it has to be proportionate to his neck and his shoulders. All right, so I'm kind of going a little further so I can make sure that I'm getting the overall flavor of the whole space that I'm working with. And he's gonna also have shoulder pad things, right? These other things. Because this is, I think it's because you are entertaining and fun. I have been on my streams that made 10 minutes seem like an hour. Well, am I really entertaining though? Do I entertain? What's entertainment mean? What do you guys think about that? What is entertaining? I'm gonna give him the regular smile instead. I mean, I hope that as an art stream / demo / tool review, I hope that you guys can get stuff out of this. I hope there's education to be had here, but alas. All right, so this other horn is gonna have to come in a little bit tighter here because his head isn't as big as it was when I started. He's also got large ears. All right, so let's go back to the eyes that I had originally. Now I cut to do like that. It's fun to watch you draw, and yes, informative. Hey, Carlos is hypnotized. Yes, Elliot, you are entertaining. I'll watch art. I like watching art, says Jeremiah, and you are really good at so you are entertaining. Sadie says it can't be an hour already. Well, you also got in a little late, Sadie. This is my first stream of yours, unfortunately, but not my last. Yes, you're entertaining. I get music with drawing. Kuro says the sound of the pencil on paper and your voice is like informative ASMR for artists. Well, that's true. All right, so we've got the eyes in the right spot. We've got to make sure you keep the brows going. We're gonna give him. We're gonna bring this horn up a little bit here. All right, and I'm gonna bring in the cheek on this side, so we're still cooking with grease here. All right, I closed his mouth this time. And now I'm gonna draw in the irises there, so I can at least see what he's looking at. Okay. All right, now he has a very interesting costume. Let's just get his body moved in the right position. It gets a little tricky when you're trying to draw a costume over a pose if the way you drew the pose was him naked. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes the pose, if I was wearing a collar, I might not move as like bendy as this guy is moving right now. So we'll see how this works out. Thank God that most of the costume is spandex. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and redo these eyes again because he looks crazy. All right, let's see about that. All right, so we've got the brows. Give him the eyebrows, the big eyebrows. Give him the furrowed brow, because any character that looks like this needs to have some kind of like weird thing. Does Blue Devil have a Ra's al Ghul beard? Yeah, kind of. He does. But I really want to make sure I got this placement right here. Well, here I go doing it anyway. Here I go drawing that beard again. There I go drawing it so. I want to draw that beard that way. There you know. I've got to go. All right. So you can kind of see why I prefer drawing with the red pencil, right? The red pencil affords me a little bit of, like, I can see the drawing, but it's not so heavy on the board that it's distracting me and making me feel like it's already kind of complete. I want to avoid that feeling, because that's the worst. When you feel like, oh, I can't see what needs to be done next because it's been kind of just, it feels like it's too finished. So we'll try this. All right, here we go. I might widen his neck a bit. How about that? I widen his neck. Hey, baby. Hey. You okay?
Yeah, are you live?
Yep. All right. So we've got shoulders. We've got chest. We've got a bit of a rib cage going on. I don't want to draw every muscle. I tend to do that. I'm trying to change, guys. I'm trying to change into a style that's a little more a little more fewer lines, if you will. Does Blue Devil have Rachel? Okay, it's like those who haven't dropped Twitter are addicted to the. Oh, okay. There's still more of that. All right. Where is my thing? Yeah. Here's my drawing. Yeah. All right. I'll let you guys discuss that amongst yourselves. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's the eyes, says Warren JB. Are you going to be at MegaCon 2020 Orlando, says Max Santiago. Hopefully. How you doing, Max? Welcome to the chat. It's Ink Flow Tattoo. Hey, my kids love the bags we bought from the convention. Right on, man. What's going on? Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate you, bro. It's a fellow New Yorker, former New Yorker, I guess, living in Florida. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining. As always, welcome to the Jerkmonger Show, coming at you live. Hey, Carl says, I love Twitch. Sniff, Twitch. All right, I'll see you there. Oh, I hope so, Max. I hope so. I believe we are. I think we've already booked the show, so we still got that going. That's in Orlando, guys. That's definitely a local show for me. I'm gonna shape the mouth a little more. Get a little more of the form of the mouth. And I might close the teeth. I don't know. Yeah, this is fun. I like drawing classic characters in the classic styles. I have to admit that. Even though I'm trying to use a cleaner style, I love seeing these old guys drawn or looking this way, where they look like old school comics. And that's kind of fun. All right, so he's definitely has the old school comic look. Everett Todd says you need a foot pedal program to switch cameras. Yeah, I don't have. Well, because I'm using the same camera, just zooming in and out. It's not that I don't think it has a feature like that in OBS. If it does, I'd have missed it. All right, so. All right, so I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna redraw this hand, resketch it. Does he have gloves? He does have gloves. He's got some kind of like weird gauntlet thing going. Man, I love these old designs. They're so fun. Yeah, he's got like a weird. It's got the cuff sticking out of the metal. I guess that's what the intention is. There I go, drawing some more again. There I go, drawing. Oh. Okay. I mean, so far, not too shabby. I'm kind of digging what I got going on so far. Max says, what brought you into comics as a fan? Well, before I answer that question, it's a longer conversation. Everett says, what's your opinion of the Ghost from Dark Horse Comics? I liked the Ghost, but it's been a long time. I don't like her enough to follow anymore whenever she's come up. I liked Adam Hughes' interpretation. Maybe I don't like the character as much as I think. I should like her more, I suppose, but I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. I'm going to go retract that statement. I just changed my mind right here. Right here. Live on YouTube. What got me into it, Mike, Max, CC, JERKMONGER, I'm back. What did I miss? I'm drawing it, brother. I'm drawing it. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. What did I got into comics. I have a cousin. I was visiting Puerto Rico one year. I was always into like Spider-Man and Electric Company, and I loved the Super Friends on Saturday mornings when I was a kid. But as I got older, I went to Puerto Rico one year, and I inherited a bunch of comics from my cousin's collection. He had moved from Puerto Rico to California and left with all my other cousins. and as I was kind of indulging in the leftover stuff, my cousins were like, "Hey man, he's not coming back, so take what you like." And so I grabbed a bunch of Avengers, a bunch of Marvel team-ups, a bunch of Defenders, and that was the start. That was the start of my Marvel Comics love affair. That's why when people say things like, "Oh, you're not a fan," oh, I'm a fan. I can't take what's happened anymore to these characters. It's not the way I remember them, so I just let everything go. But it's unfortunate. Hey man, life goes on. Hopefully you like my characters. Alright, so I'm drawing the collar on Blue Devil. It's coming out pretty cool. I'm liking it. It's remarkable when I'm drawing here the Blue Devil. He's not too sensual, but he looks like he wants to play something else. I don't know. I don't know what to sing there. I lost it. All right, this leg is super short. I'm gonna have to adjust this leg. We'll see. Blue Devil is a big part of my childhood, says Arthur. My big sister was a huge fan. That's crazy, man. I have the figure from the Avenger, the Justice League Unlimited figure in my collection. I love that thing. I love Blue Devil, man. He was just weird enough, but he was DC weird. The flavor of DC Comics was always such a unique experience. If you were into Marvel, you got something. They were supposed to be weird too, but man, DC just kind of felt too weird to me as I was growing up. So much so that I didn't like it as much. Now when I got older, DC stopped being weird and just became interesting. And so that's kind of where I'm at now. Yeah, I like this already. All right, so he's got the collar, the popped collar. He's got so I'm going to go ahead and erase some of this out so I'm not confusing myself or yourselves with drawings that don't need to be there. It helps to kind of get rid of stuff, but not everything, because I'm going to need some of it. But you can kind of see where it's coming, where it's going. Coming at ya. Gonzo the Great. That was a snazzy singing description. Warren JB says, correction, Blue Devil looks like young John Travolta crossed with the bird from The Lion King, crossed with Booster Gold. Huh, interesting. Adam Hughes says, Evertodd and the Cuba brothers are the best. Maybe. Exactly how I think of old DC too. Good times. Yeah, man. So it's good, but it's weird. And like I said, I feel like this is a very Kirby character. This could have been Jack Kirby's design. I wonder if he had any. He must have at least inspired some of this. All right, so here's the other gauntlet here, and it's gonna come up into this puffy thing here. All right. Justin McClure says more teardrops on the quads. Give him Kyung quads. No, I'm not doing that. I don't like drawing quads like that. I think that's over much. Overload. I don't like this leg anymore either. I think I'm unnecessarily going to the end of the page, and I don't want to do that. All right, let's reevaluate this. Let's go a little more dimensional. Let's go dimensional. Keeping it perspectival. It's so ridiculous. Oh, maybe not. Just Jack, have you tried Immortal Hulk, Elliot? I have not. I bought digital edition of that first couple of issues. I don't like the art very much, so I'm having a hard time getting into it. How do you like it? I'll live vicariously through you. How about that? Dun, 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 dun. I've tried Immortal Hulk, says Warren JB. Tastes like chicken. Max says 8 years old. I had the small size Superman comics, which introduced me to the Legion of Superheroes. I was hooked for life after that, both Marvel and DC. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. Just says Kim goes ham on the legs. Yeah. You can tell me I'm talking crap. It's okay. I already know. Says Warren JB. Jess Jack says I like it. It has more horror feel to it. I don't know. Do I want Hulk to be a horror movie? I think so. I think I could take that. I just want to make sure. I like Savage Hulk. I like whatever Savage Hulk is. And I'm okay if Hulk doesn't have a book, by the way. I'm okay if he doesn't. I think the best Hulk that I've read in a long time was when he went into space. And he was on Planet Hulk. That was the best Hulk in a long time. But I feel like that's because it reminded me of the old 70s comics when he was, going into like microscopic worlds and stuff like that. I don't know that he's almost like if you can't make him work, then he's like a Nick Fury. It's okay if he doesn't have to show up in your books as much. There's something respectable that I feel like I need to something or other. Heroes are supposed to inspire hope. Villains are the ones that inspire fear. Yeah, but Hulk is not a hero. Hulk is a monster. So he's supposed to be that. I think the mistake was making him a hero. That he should never have been a hero. In fact, that's why he didn't last in the Avengers for long. He's a monster. And that's why I don't like him in these movies. I think he's stupid. But that's an opinion. I just shared it with you. I don't know nothing. Just saying. I'm just a goofy artist who don't know nothing. I'm just a goofy artist that don't know nothing. It's too. I wonder, can Fury beat James Bond? Ooh, I don't know. Hulk sad, says Jeremiah Jones. Hulk smash, says Terry Owe. Warren JB says, for all I can complain about Immortal Hulk, at least Ewing does that right. It's the right opinion. I don't know who Ewing is. Is that the writer? Alright, so I gave him a little heavier leg here. Alright, that might be too much, but I like it. Do 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 do. Shooby doop shoop shooby doo boop ba doo. Shooby doo chiboo chiboo. Alright. So this will be here. This will be here. And this will come down here. We'll see how this turns out when it's all done. Alright. So what else am I missing here? He's got this thing comes across here, across his buttocks, and we got that, and we got that, and we got that, and we've got this, and we've got this. I'm gonna wrinkle up his thing there. All right. Okay. Let me beef up his thigh a bit there. I think that's pretty cool. What do you guys think? Al Ewing is the writer. Okay. How's your vertigo? Has it resurfaced? It did, actually, Gonzo. It did. So it got me thinking about what you said about your family friend or family member. Maybe you're right. I don't know. But I've been struggling with a cold this weekend, so it could have come from that. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna erase this out so we can get a better look, better feel for that leg and where it's heading and all that jazz. All right, so let's knock this down again. I'm almost ready for inks. I'm pretty sure this is a good spot to be at. Let's remove the excess junk from this drawing. All right, I want to retry drawing again with my red pencil, but this time I'm going to sharpen it, make sure we've got a nice point, keep the details tight, clean. Here we go. What are you using to lighten the color or pencil, says Kuro. RT Bear, what's going on, sir? I am using it's called a dry erase pad. It's basically a pad, a pouch full of eraser, little pieces of eraser, and it gives me a chance to kind of knock down some of the overall lines. The pencil is erasable. It's an erasable color pencil. If you're using other color pencil, it won't work as well. But this is a coal erase from Prismacolor coal erase. Tuscan red is what I'm using. Tuscan red is nice and it's dark enough. It could sometimes it comes up on the scanner. I try not to let it happen too much, but sometimes that happens, you know. Not me. All right. I'm going to start drawing some little detail stuff. I probably should just use regular pencil, but draftsmen use those a lot. Yeah. Warren JB says, how well does the paper stand up to that treatment? Well enough to work on, I suppose. Yeah, it works great. It's very mild to the paper because it's not. I'm just rubbing it with the pad. It's a cloth pad. It's a little stretchy, as a matter of fact, and it allows the eraser bits to come out and not cover up the surface. So you're not erasing heavy onto the board. You're just kind of allowing some of the little pieces of the rubber inside to do the erasing. It's a very nice. It works very well. It's not as soft as using a kneaded eraser, but kneaded eraser doesn't always do the work. Oh, I'm using a regular blue lead. It doesn't erase at all. I should look into coal erase. Yep, when I'm using blue, I use indigo for the same reason. Okay, so now I'm gonna start adding little detail and stuff to this pencil. I don't want to spend too much time on the pencils like that, though. I don't normally draw that much detail. I need a little more though than what I've put down. I try to do that with the rest of the drawing I do with the brush. All right, so not too shabby, not too shabby. Things are looking good. He looks very heroic. He's got a handsome face, even though he's a little bugged out. I'm gonna try to bring down the intensity of that glare by giving him some darker eyelash shape to the drawing, so he's not totally like, hey, I'm freaky. Freaky. All right. Justice, Art has a handsome face. Art is very handsome. Art is a handsome beast of a man. A beast of a man. Doom doom. Doom doom. Doom doom. Doom doom. All right, so I'm going to throw in a little bit of shading in here to represent the inside, the socket, if you will. The eyes are large, so I don't know why his eyes are so large. That's how it was originally drawn, so I kept it. I think it was just a quirk of the artist, but I'm gonna stick with it just to make him look a little more unique than my other drawings, maybe. Art says, why, thank you. Aaron Benton, what's going on, man? Welcome to the JERKMONGER show, as usual. Welcome to the JERKMONGER show, yeah. Welcome to the JERKMONGER show, yeah. All right. I'm going to give him the funky teeth, the vampiric teeth, the devilish teeth that one might have if you were a devil, even if you were a blue devil. All right, I'm liking that. Let me zoom in a bit to help you guys out. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't see it. Art had a great stream about how Lou Ferrigno's a jerk. Art says Hulk bad. Lou Ferrigno's no jerk, Art. Is that a Paris Cullen drawing you are using for ref? I don't know. It's the cover. I just need it for the costume, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know this artist at all. I can't see the name. Did he sign it? Yeah, it is. I think it is Paris. It says it right there. Right there. And DG. Who is DG? Who's DG? Here I come into night and day, feeling crazy, that's the only way. So tonight, gonna leave your 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy joy. All right. Now I'm kind of coming in with a little more flair. Doug Garrett. Could it be? Dan Green? I don't know. Donald Glover? I don't know. Art says Dan Green. Is that the same Dan Green that used to ink Silvestri? Life ain't so bad at all. Oh. Paris is a good friend. No kidding. Art, you know everybody, man. Maybe I just need to hang out with you. You and Mike, and you guys can introduce me to all my heroes. Yeah, I had this issue. My mom bought me this issue. I remember it now. Well, it may have been this third or fifth issue. But I remember this one too. I got this one somehow. But my mom bought me this comic. The art's crazy. Crazy. So I'm giving him these ears. I don't see those ears from this perspective as well, but I'm going to keep it going. Max says, man, I missed out on the early 80s DC titles like Blue Devil and Warlord. Crazy like a fox, says Artsy Bear. Nick says, between Mike Art and Doug T, you will get connected to anyone in the artware. Yeah. You know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I know a few people too. I got some planage. I'm gonna get Art and I have been talking about something for a while. I've got to touch base with you, Art. And actually, Art, I need to exchange my personal information. I don't know if you in down with that, because I need to contact you outside of normal social media channels. I don't know how to do that. All right, so now I'm going to put a little more flair into my lines. Now that I've kind of established the overall shapes and the elements that are required for this to be the costume that I've chosen to draw and all that jazz, I'm going to add a little bit of flair to it. Art teaming up with Elliot, take my money. Well, we talked about maybe doing like a show, but not about all that. Art's like, whoa, what do you got me roped into, buddy? I started my DC penciling career on the Warlord book. No kidding. I loved Warlord. I loved remember the old Warlord toys? They were basically He-Man figures, but they had the Warlord dude. What was his name? I forgot his name. He was like a Flash Gordon guy, right? All right. I would love to see Art. Elliot Art show. Yeah. Justin says, Art, bring Elliot back to the right streams. Oh God, Justin. You again with that monkey mess. Oh, Justin. What I gotta do with you? Mr. McClure. Wasn't there a character on The Simpsons named McClure? So tonight, gonna leave my 9 to 5 upon the shelf and just enjoy yourself. You gotta leave your 9 to 5, not leave my 9 to 5. I'm gonna leave my 9 to 5 on the shelf. I sure did. 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I went independent, guys. And this is it. If this works out, this book thing works cool, I'll be doing more books. If it doesn't work cool, I'll be working at McDonald's. Warlord was Travis Morgan's ever tie. Word. Oh, hey, we summoned Mike. Mike, this is the Elliot Art. Oh, you said that. Oh, this is the Elliot Art show. Ah, I get it. Michael, we never talked yesterday on the phone. Michael. Alright, so I don't like to draw everything too round. I try to give my forms a little more weird surface, especially muscles. They tend to be a little more knobby and, you know, just not as smooth as you would think. There we go here. Bet you back, Rowell says, supersize it, Elliot. It better work cool. I missed the jerkmonger. I'll miss the jerkmonger. Oh, I'll still do videos and stuff, but you know, I've been here the whole time just doing other stuff. Michael, plan for selling extra copies on Amazon. I don't know about that. Brent Bryant, hey Brent, how are you? Mr. Fernandez, please stop drawing sexy ladies with ketchup on the customers' burgers. What? People still use phones? Well, you know, maybe not most people, but I do. Okay, have you been lurking in my chat, Michael? Is that what you're saying? I'm gonna leave a 9 to 5 upon a shelf and just enjoy yourself. Ooh. And just to you, life ain't so bad at all. Living off the wall. Living off the wall. Living off the wall. All right. I like that. I want 2 double cheeseburgers now. Pete Max says, lurk list universe. I've been lurking in the shadows. Oh my gosh, guys. I just bought on Amazon Prime recently, right around Halloween time. I picked up, oh man, I got that Hammer film, the Dracula Rises from the Grave. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait, what do you mean you got trying to get used to this new Photoshop? Did you get it for the thing? Oh, oh brother, you are lost. Yeah, a lot's changed. I got to figure out what's going on with this. Apparently the chat said that they were who said this? Was it you, Everett Todd? Or somebody said that they just released Photoshop for the iPad. I knew they were going to do it in November. I didn't know what was going to happen now. If today was going to be the day, but I had no idea about that. I like this Blue Devil drawing, y'all. I like it. I don't just like it, I like it a lot. Justin says it's 2019 and just using CS4. Good job, Mike. Good job. More Stevie Wonder. Woo. My Sherry Mo. Da, 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 da. I don't know all the words. I just know the tune. My Sherry Mo. Da, 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 da. My Sherry Mo. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Na 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 na. It's not quite full Photoshop, but it's enough to handle the tablet. Really? Is it? Brent Bryan says Clip Paint Studio Mic unless you need Adobe's other products. Everett, I hope it's good, man. Good old school, back to cave drawing, kind sir. Haggis, how are you? Awful says Mike loves his new computer. It's 400 megahertz Pentium 3 with 64 megs of RAM. Hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, Michael, they're clowning you, man. They clowned you, bro. They clowned you, bro. They took you downtown, brother. All right. All right, all right, all right. Enough of this. Enough of this shenanigans. Enough of this nonsense. Do 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 do. Do 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 wow wow boom 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 boom. Lovely. When you should sing it, Mike. But they told me that they want me to teach you how to sing, Mike. That you might need some singing lessons. Is this true? Ma chérie amour, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, do 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 do. Wow 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 wow. I have HP Omen. It's one of the best out there. They hate me because they ain't me. Hey, back from playing tennis, says Haggis. I'm sure the beers afterward were negated the exercise. Word, that's true. Mike just needs, says Brent, a computer to handle the minimum requirements for AOE 2. I hate you because you is you, says Farmer Dan. Oh, snap. They got you, dog. They got you, baby. They got you. Don't hate it. Just let it flow. Just let it flow. Mike is a good sport, man. I love Mike. All right. So I gave the devil a devil bulge. A devil bulge. A devilish bulge. Is Art still here? Where's Art? Where did Art go? You guys can't even see what I'm drawing. I'm sorry. I gotta scroll back over and zoom out. All right. You know who else I like? I like Santana. You guys like Santana? She's a black magic woman. She's a black magic woman. Hey, she's a black magic woman. She's got me so blind I can't see. Boom, 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 boom. She's a black magic woman. She's trying to make a devil out of me. Art, I love you, brother. I'm so glad we're friends, man. I'm so glad I got to know you. You're a good fellow, my friend. A kind fellow. A kind fellow. Along with Michael. Oye, ¿cómo va? Mi ritmo bueno para gozar. La da tan 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 bum bat rap ba bap bap bap. Santana's magic on the guitar. RT Bear beat up Lou Ferrigno. What happened to Lou Ferrigno? I gotta watch your show now. Figure that out. Matt C, what's going on? What is that song about, by the way? She's trying to make a devil out of me. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Do you think it's a drug reference? I don't think it is. I've known ladies that are that kind of devil. Don't turn your back on me, baby. Hey, don't turn your back on me, baby. I need you so bad. Do you guys remember the album, the soundtrack was the soundtrack to I think it was Desperado. There was some good bands from California. Art says true, Mike, and they the new house 3 times the size of when I live in. What? Dennis Peruch, how you doing, sir? Just join singing or air guitar. Both air pencil. Just saw Santana live. He rocked. Oh. Yeah, there was a good song on there. Gosh, what was it? Let me look it up real quick. Let's see. Desperado soundtrack. Or it's, yeah, it'd be soundtrack. A score is different, right? Well, let me see. One of the songs was El Canción del Mariachi was good. Let me see. Hold on. There's another one on here. Oh. Wait. It's called The House That Love Built. I know you're bitten, baby. Back to The House That Love Built from Tito and Tarantula. What am I drawing, Dennis? I'm drawing Blue Devil. CC, I did a little auction yesterday. A little art auction. It was for a commission, and CC won it. And now I'm drawing 80's Blue Devil. Look, we see the reference on my screen right there. Justin says, I saw Eagles under a laser light show in Virginia Beach. It was badass. Evertodd says, I'm loving the band Down Straight. Down Straight. I don't know who that is, Everett. Gotta work on that. What a lovely place. All right. Okay, so forget about your past. Forget about your guilt. I'm going back to the house that love built. 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 I know you hurting, baby. When you came here for your grace and mercy, knocking at your door. All right. Wrestling intro themes mostly, says Everett Todd. Oh, I'm loving the band. Oh, like ding 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 ding. The other day we were singing. I was humming the music to what's his name? The Ultimate Warrior. Dun 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 dun. It's so weird now, Mike, that you remind me, you and Art are what I think about California now. Like, you guys could have made appearances in Desperado, and I would have been like, oh yeah, of course. Because you guys are synonymous with that area of the country now for me. Going back to the house that love built. Ding, 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 ding. The house that love built. Mike, is he on the stream? He's somewhere in here. Don't mess with Art. He's 9 feet tall, which is only 1 inch shorter than Mike and 2 inches shorter than Elliot. Oh yeah, does the Jerkmonger hail from parts unknown? That's right. In this 10-minute time limit, scheduled for 1 fall. Anyway, I loved wrestling when I was a kid, man. I still love it. In my heart, of hearts, there's still a warm place for wrestling. All right, so I probably drew this more than I wanted to draw, but I would have either just done a lot of this work with the brush, but it's here. Forget about the past. Mike would have been in Chips. Mike says, I was in Desperado. What? That would be dope, my friend. That would be dope. That would be dopatronic and dopalicious all at once. All right. All right. Okay. All right. I think we're going to move on to the inks. Oh, wait. I got to finish this arm. I got to finish this hand, too. Hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done. Boom, ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. I'm going to give him a little bit of some claw-like nails. Just because I feel like he deserves that, you know? He's the Blue Devil. Get it, Blue. Get it. All right. I want to, you know what? I get a kick out of other people inking my work. I would love to pay Art some money to ink my stuff. I'd love to see him work on my stuff. Max Santiago says NWA Power. That show is awesome. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Oh no, I mean I was just desperate. Desesperado. Elliot's a Florida man who is also a New York youngster. Yeah, but Jerkmonger. Jerkmonger comes from a whole other world, my friend. A whole other world. Jerkmonger. Established in 1973. All right, there's the hand. There's the hand. And now I just got to draw this arm. And here's this glove. And this gauntlet. And this shape. And then I got to draw this thumb on the, would you call it the shaft? Would you call it the shaft of the staff? I think you would. And I know you guys are going to make fun of that, but I don't care. I don't care. Doobie dee doobie dee. I don't care. This is where I always get mixed up. So I'm doing that. So yeah, it has to have a hand. I always got to try to figure out how to draw the hand from this perspective. Mike would have known. Mike would have known how to do this. Not if it's a good drawing, says Caesar. Caesar, how are you? Wait, Rig. No, I don't know who's here. Is it bad if I'm drawing a frog being run over by a car on this paper? Yes. Yes. Bad monkey. You've been a bad monkey. Warren JB says, as long as you don't link it on YouTube. Max Santiago says, NWA YouTube show, free wrestling. Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins owns the NWA. The show is an 80s throwback. Ooh, cool. Dennis Down from wasting all his money, says Justin. Everybody's laughing. I have to check out this NWA thing. My friend is an announcer for a local wrestling school here. And I love wrestling. I love wrestling. I prefer these noob guys, these nobodies, because they're just having a good time now. Strength and mercy. In your eye. Oh, forget about the past. Forget about the guilt. I'm going back to the house that love built, love built. Alright, now I gotta spend a little time drawing this thing, which I didn't pay attention to in the first place, and it's a little complicated. It's not that bad, but it's complicated enough that I don't feel like drawing it. As you guys know, I don't like drawing mechanical objects. It's no fun. It's no bueno. It's no bueno to draw the mechanical objects, except sometimes when I like it a lot. But it's very good, you know, it's okay. Bad Monkey Mike sounds like a new comic company. Oh snap! Right, monkey is the word. That mostly all elite. Then they've been hiring a bunch of the indie guys from all over. Blacklist says I had an account on AOL called Angry Monkey. Oh yeah, Mike. That's why I love you, man. That's why I love you, dog. You crazy. You crazy. You crazy, Holmes. You crazy, Holmes. Orale, vato. Why are you so crazy? Okay, so this thing has, oh gosh, it's got a weird thing. Oh, for crying out loud. I should have just done this in black, like blacked it all out. Oh, forget about the past. Forget about the guilt. I'm going back to the house that love built, love built. The house that love built. The house that love built. The house that love built. Alright, so now I gotta draw this thing. Alright, this I don't think they really thought about how this was supposed to look, so I'm gonna have to figure this out, because this looks like an impossible geometric design. But maybe I got it wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I don't know nothing. Maybe I don't know nothing, eh? Forget about it. Alright, this might work. I don't know. I don't think it does, but okay, well, it's kinda there. It's kinda there. I'm gonna draw the other one here. Oh Lord, this is where it gets weird. This is where it gets weird because it's not supposed to be that close. Ah, Farfignugan. I remember when I downloaded Photoshop 3.0 in AOL. Y'all so crazy. The house that love built. I wish Mike would come to Tampa or to MegaCon. Oh, he won't go to MegaCon, but maybe even Art. Oh, Art, I would love to see you in Florida, man. I bet you would love it. Ah, but you're a California guy. The East Coast has the sun. Florida is the greatest of all time. California girls, I wish they all could be California pearls. Orlando is 399 miles from me. I can't afford it though. 399 miles down the road. Well, I don't live in Orlando, but MegaCon, that'd be cool. All right, I think this is gonna work. He's got a weird nubby thing at the end. I don't know. Do I have to draw that? Reaction. Reaction. All right. This isn't quite right. I gotta work on this angle a little bit, but overall, not too shabby. Okay. Brent Bryant, 28.8K. That would explain the potato bandwidth. What? Mike's 20 book modem is blazing fast. He can download a full-size movie every 6 months. USA is great from the west and the east. We are under one flag. All right, here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? All right, so I've done. Oh wait, I didn't even finish this horn. I've done all the drawing that I would like to do on this piece. I think it looks pretty snazzy. Now I'm going to go ahead and start inking the tar out of it. What say you? Now. Boom, shakalaka. Okay. Okay. Someone used to organize an indie comics house party. Oh, house party. All right, so I will start off with this brush here. Let's take it to the bridge. All right. Well, actually, yes. Let's do what I've been learning to do lately. Let's do the. Let's get on glasses so I can see right. All right, and then I'm going to start here. I'm going to try doing this little trick that I've seen some inkers do. I myself don't do it, but they do like the contour first. Maybe it works. Maybe it'll help me. If I'd love to hear Art's impression of this. Looks good, says CC. On to inks. Yes. I can't do that. I have to work inside of it. Let's do this. Let's do this like I know how to do it. All right. I'd love to ask Art about his inking process. Everett says, can we call Ben Hennessy to get it underway? Yeah, he'd love to do that. Oh wow, where did Elliot go? I can only see Elliot Kent now. What? No, that was the Jerkmonger you saw. Now it's Elliot. Elliot with glasses. Dun 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 dun. Maybe I should zoom in. 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 Oh, reaction. Let me tighten that up a bit. That'll have to do. So the ink I'm using in here is doesn't come with this pen. It's platinum. It's my platinum black ink, which I enjoy very much. Elliot is an inking genius. Watch him go. Thank you guys. Thank you. Them watercolors are on point. Watercolors. I don't know what you mean. Are you talking about my paintings? Maybe you're talking about somebody else. I don't know. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt a private conversation. Alright, I'm moving in. I'm moving on up to the east side. To a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on up. Holy pencils of power, says Arthur Kodiak. I can get a Jerkmonger shirt. Teespring? Yeah, you can. Jerkmonger? Oh, snap. Warren JB says, want to watch this bit, but the clock and the games are against me. Good night, all. Thanks, Elliot. You got it, man. Is it 6:45? Yeah. Yeah, I have Jerkmonger shirts on Teespring. Thank you, Kodiak. I appreciate that, brother. And you guys can go on there, and it's a Jerkmonger show shirt, just like my logo here on the screen. I would love, if anybody gets one, let me know and send me a picture of you wearing it. I would love to see it. What is happening? Was 227 a spin-off of the Jeffersons? 227. I don't think it was. 227 was where the song Here and Now by Luther Vandross, that's where it premiered, if I'm not mistaken. Here and now, ooh, I promise to love faithfully. You're all I need. Here and now, ooh, I vow to be one with thee. Faithfully, your love is all I need. Starting here, starting now, I believe in love. I'm starting right here, right now, because I always love the way comic artists draw hands. The whole devil looks great. Thank you. I believe in your love. I'm so glad to take the vow. Here and now. Ooh. All right. So I'm really kind of, this is actually, you can say this is like a third pass, because there's going to be things I'm going to add to this drawing that wasn't there in the original pencils. And this is why inkers deserve a lot of credit. I didn't give them credit that until I learned how to ink my own work. And then I realized that, man, a good inker. And I think that's the downside. It's like everything else. You know, anybody can do some sort of desktop publishing and say, oh, look, I'm a graphic designer. But a good graphic designer will make your product look great. Well, same thing with inking. A great inker is invaluable and is worth all the money. Especially if you're drawing looser pencils and they're good at drawing, like Bob McLeod, Art T. Bear, Joe Rubenstein. These are dynamite personalities and artists. You're right, Maria Gibbs, I thought was the same character on 227 as on the Jeffersons, Florence, but she plays a totally different character. That's right. I used to love that show, 227. I grew up on the Jeffersons, of course. Alright, so now I'm kind of I'm using strokes techniques here to give this like a hairy look to it. Oh man. Right now, because Terry Austin, yep. Do 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 do. Here and now. Oh man, the 90s were fun, man. Those were good times. So all I'm doing is just imitating those guys, you know. Amen was a good sitcom too. Yeah, man, that was a good show. Excal, what's going on, lady? I think people are fighting in my house. The doors are slamming. Oh snap. All right. So I think my kids are fighting each other. My children of the night. Shut up. So a lot of this is control of the brush. I'm definitely putting a certain amount of pressure down to get a lighter touch to the bristles. I'm just using the very tip of the brush. Everything else, if I want to go a little heavier, I can do that. I do little flicks like that to give myself a bit of See, I just used the blunt side of the brush to get that look. The age before the internet was so good. Yeah. X Scout says, doing okay, Elliot. Hope you're feeling better. I am. I said earlier I missed our walk and talk this morning. I might do it later on tonight, but it might be too late. It's getting dark. It's already almost 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Even the jerkmonger has to be careful out there. Excuse me. Do 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 do. Burning, burning. All right, it's gonna take a little while to ink this, but hopefully not much longer. So this is a long stream because I did the full drawing from soup to nuts. So you guys got to see a lot of the process. We went through my thumbnailing of the image. We went and talked about the doing the drawing and then making adjustments from the thumbnail, and pros and cons of that. I had my experience there, and then now we penciled the full thing, explaining why I use what I use, and now we're on to the inking stage, which again we're using a very classic comic style. It's not the one I would like to use on anything else. Even on DOOMKICKER, I'm kind of using a bit of this and a little bit of a cleaner look. I really want to, for my comic work, I want to develop that. So there's an illustration look to my work, and then there's going to be the comic style, And if you want the illustration style for, say, a commission or something, then this will be mostly it. But everything else will be in that, looser, just production style, Just because everything takes time, and some people can't afford to pay for my time, so I want to meet you guys in the middle. I keep clicking on stuff with my mouse. Move that around. Justin says, take all the time. No, I can't do that. The time change sucks. Yeah, that's right, because we fell back, right? So actually, what did we fall back to? Oh, this was 7 o'clock. Now it was 8 o'clock. Now it's almost 7 o'clock. Which is good. I don't want to be on here too. I want to be on till midnight, except it's going to actually be midnight. No, it won't take much longer now. It won't take much longer now. Art says, hey Elliot, can I share my new book with your wonderful crowd? Yes, absolutely, man. Please put it in the... That's right, Chrono Mechanics is on Indiegogo. Please put the link in there, brother. You don't ever have to ask Art. As long as this is my channel, you're always free and welcome to post up your stuff, brother. I apologize. That's why you're a mod, my friend. You have the strength. You have the power. You've got the touch. You've got the power. Yeah. Listen, look at Justin trying to tell you what to do. Justin, shut your mouth, fool. Do it, Art. Hey, man, you got the power. But he's being kind, Justin. He's being kind. He's asking me. He's not presuming. But of course, anytime, Art. What Justin said. I play. Yep, check out Chrono Mechanics. Thank you so much, Arthur. Avatar says Mike had the writer of Brack on his stream. It was awesome. I'm planning. He reached out to me. I would like to invite him onto my show as well. Does he still have time on his campaign? Bric-a-brac. I like what he's trying to do. So I will do my best. I don't have a very big crowd, but we're about 40 something, 50 something in here. 4 more days. Uh-oh. It might be too late. How did he do? Did he do okay? You guys go check out Bric-a-Brac. Please check out Bric-a-Brac. Bric-a-Brac, Brac-a-Chac. I've been off the streaming circuit too long, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know nothing. All right, so I'm kind of doing little tricky tricks here in the eyes. This, of course, wouldn't be anything. The reason why I don't like doing this for comics is a lot of these little lines you'll never see. But I think a collector would enjoy this, you know. A collector of my work, you know, something like that. I'm gonna do a little spot here. But yeah, share it, man. Share it. Let's see. Oh yeah, back chrono mechanics. Yes, yes. Look, everybody's doing it for you. Everybody's doing it for you, bro. All right. All right, I think this is kind of cool. He's currently at 79%. Oh, really? Yeah, check out INDIEGOGO, Chrono Mechanics on INDIEGOGO. How are you doing on that, Art? How's your campaign running? If I wasn't on OBS, I would have brought you on, man. I don't know how to use OBS with StreamYard. Plus, it would look like crap anyway. It'll look like a mic stream. All potatoes. All meat and potatoes. All right. The link for Bric-a-Brac. Yeah, you guys check out Bric-a-Brac. Please go check it out. Give it your earnest and your honest. I mean, maybe some of you guys have already done it. I imagine most of you have. But if you have not, if you're new to my channel and you've never heard of any of these projects that are being currently run on INDIEGOGO, please go give it a spin. Check out what these creators are trying to do. Some good stuff out there, man. Really good stuff. And I really need to go to check out Bric-a-Brac. I'd like to do that. So yeah. You open a Google Hangout and then bring that window into OBS. I thought Google Hangouts was over. Is that how you do it? But I don't, you know what it is? I don't have the, Mike, I don't have the Apple won't do the voice. Like, you won't be able to hear it. It'll always come through funky. Because I don't have, for whatever reason, Apples don't have that thing that is required. That I don't remember what it was. I can't run audio off of a window. Like from YouTube onto, I can't do that. You can on OBS, but just not on the Apple OBS. That was a challenge I had a while back. All right, so this is looking pretty cool. So again, this style is a very classic ink style. I'm using a lot of bold, thick, and thins. Nice pen. Thank you, Leodara. Thank you very much. Welcome to the chat. Fluxcore, Bric-a-Brac, number 1, A Fantasy Christmas Story. Nutcracker armies, good King Wenceslas, and Yuletide creatures wage war on planet Christmas. Oh, that sounds fun. Chrono Mechanics, the greatest book of all time, says Artsy Bear. Use Chrome? That's what I'm using, Chrome. It's an Apple thing. I looked it up already. Justin said, looks so good. Hangouts is a corporate product now. But can you still use it though? If I could, then I will. You know what? Maybe Mike, we can test it out later. See, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I know I looked it up and that was the big complaint. Apple doesn't have the chip thing, the sound card, I think, something like that. But if I'm wrong, you will tell me, and then I'll be right. Worked on your Mac? All right, man. Then let's figure it out, because I that's the reason why I always just use this. I don't want to use StreamYard for that because it sucks. I know you guys must love it, but I hate it. All right. So the East Coast as the sun. The West Coast has the sunshine, right? But that's the rest. That's the line. I always mess it up. Okay, so this is where I've been using digital so long that I hate the idea of having to fill this in with my brush. Here we go. Oh, I'm so happy for you guys. I like to see bric-a-brac get there. I like to continue to see Chrono Mechanics grow. Let's get that hopping. Don't forget, Mike S. Miller has Mike, did you kill the campaign for the first issue reprint? Thank you, FluxCore. DOOMKICKER from the creator of Earthworm Jim, Doug TenNapel, and Elliot Fernandez, A Supernatural Tale of Suspense. Yeah. 53, 790, 894 backers. Yeah. If you guys can, I would love to keep that going. If you guys are so inclined. I gotta check this brush. I think it's running low. Swing chariot. All right. I think it looks pretty good. I want to thank Cosmeti for her winning the yesterday's auction for the Angel, and I want to thank CC for winning this auction. And these guys are very for multiple reasons they're important to me, but in this particular case I want to thank them for their monetary contribution to my situation here. So I'm very grateful for that. I like the idea of doing these little auction things. It was fun. I don't want to do it too often. We still have Friday night auctions. I don't want you guys to forget about that. Make sure you check out Friday night auctions on Blacklist Universe channel. And make sure that you take a look also at Brian Shearer's Gunship Thunder Punch, also on Indiegogo. And also whatever Doug's doing. I'm not sure. I think is Bigfoot build 2 already. I think he's working on it before he launches it, something like that. I haven't talked to him about his projects lately. I've been busy. I've been running around. All right. Cosmetic gives me a heart. Oh, thank you, Cosmetic. Extended to Cyber Monday. All right, cool. So, guys, check out the Lone Star reprint of #1. In particular, I did a cover on there, and Mike thinks that my stuff is, nobody likes my stuff. So you might want to go there and prove him wrong. Prove him wrong. Show him that there's love for Elliot Fernandez covers. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. See how I did there, Mike? See what I did there? He said, "You'll never work in this town again, buddy." So then I said, well, you know. Everett Todd says, "I like your stuff." Thank you, Everett. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, man. All right, here we go. Oh, snap. Yeah. Look at that. Still waiting for my first prints. First prints. Oh, okay. Elliot is the worst. Yeah, well, you know. Alejandro's will be astounding. Nick Sonata looking great. Thank you very much. I don't want to go over any of my ink lines, my newest ink lines. All right, so now one of the things I like about the red pencil, or blue pencil for that matter, whether it's Indigo or Tuscan Red for my drawing pencils, I really like how there's a little bit left over. It gives a nice flair, a little flavor to the overall art. I don't think anybody complains about that, because it's not just gray pencil; it's actual a color, like some kind of tone. Will you be on D&Q, Ellie? I think it will be Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know. Art timeout, Mike. He's being rude to the host. Mike, time out yourself for being rude to me. No. We're boys. All right, so here we are. Things are moving along. I'm getting close to wrapping this up, I think. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I'll be making some adjustments to my inking here shortly. All right. This is taking a little bit longer than I want to spend on this. The main thing I focus on are the hands and the face. Most other stuff I can live with being a little looser, not so heavily inked. For me, that's my what do you call that? I can't remember the term. What I'm willing to sacrifice, I guess, my threshold. There you go. That's what I was thinking of. Where are the clowns? All right, Dennis Bruce says no. Nick, no, nor can I be time out secret YouTube trick. Dennis, I don't know what's happened. Can a mod time out another mod? I don't know. All right, so as you can see, I've kind of I'm moving and grooving, getting to the point here where I'll have a lot more control over all this. This is a blue color here, so I'm going to give, and it's supposed to be metal, so I'm going to give it some texture. I'm not as good as art, but I try trying to imitate heroes like that and come up with solutions. All right. R says, we kicked some major butt this past weekend. Thanks for the asking, brother. Right on, man. Right on. Am I, how far back am I? Okay, I'm still live. All right, all right, all right. Elliot, did you see Joker? No, brother. I've been too busy, man. I'm afraid I'm not going to get to see it in the theater, unfortunately. I'd like to, though. I really would like to. I'm going to go ahead and tear this out of the book because it's getting hard to turn this around all over the place. I can do it easier just like that. All right. So I added this fingernail thing. It's not in the original design for the character. This is the 80's interpretation of him. But I'm just kind of adding my own little flavor. I'm pretending I was one of the artists on the book. Maybe in a different... under a different editor or something, and I came in and I say, hey, I want to update this guy a little. I'm going to add a little flavor. I'm going to keep the costume and everything else, but I want to add this. So you can see I'm gripping the brush a little too tight. I got to stop that. Put it to live chat. Live chat, live chat, live chat. You're right. You're right. Well, I always remember to do that. Joker is my first deep movie. Jalapeno said it was not that great. Too much hype. Is my first deep movie. I think all the people that I know that I trust say it's great. So I'm gonna definitely go in there with a little bit, maybe too much hope. Maybe too much hope, but I think it'll be good. I like that kind of stuff. I like deeper movies. I like darker, I like downbeat films, if that makes sense. I wish YouTube would put it on live chat and stop with this top chat nonsense. Yeah, what is the top chat? Why would I want to see the top chat? That doesn't make any sense. All right. Let's see. Chick flick got flagged. LOL. What? Okay. All right. So I'm just kind of cruising on this now. Just want to get this squared away. Drawing some weird stuff for the palm. This guy needs a palm reader. Dennis Prush, even though I tower over Mike, he can still beat me up. He knows karate. Karate! After watching Joker, my only question is, who would want to save Gotham after what they did, says Jalapeno Mill. Well, I don't see it as a Batman movie. I see it as a, crazy guy movie. And in that regard, it's fine with me. I don't care. I don't care about Batman in movies anymore. I've already been burned too many times by these film peoples. I mean, I still want to go to a movie to see a fun movie. And I still enjoy action movies and horror movies and science fiction. Maybe I should wait for Joker anyway. But I like supporting movies that I think are good, so are going to be good. Of course, if it's not good, then I'll be mad. But I'm sure it'll be good. My tolerance is pretty low. I don't have I'm not that critical of film. Anyway, so. All right. Doug says, I hated Joker and didn't see it. Okay. Well, there you go, Doug. Art wears lifts. Douglas, my brother. Oh. Douglas. Douglas, yeah. Douglas. I love you, brother. Love me some Douglas. Love me some Douglas. Love me some Douglas. Power to the people. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this arm up here. All right, moving along, moving along, moving along, moving along, moving along, moving along, move it along, move it along. Okay. I think I'm working off screen here. Here we go. Trust none. Oh man, listen up. I teed Dr. Dictionary and let me say Joker is dog, I don't know what you just said. We should all get on stream and shoot the crap. I'm done after this. I gotta get back to work. But maybe tomorrow. Maybe mañana, my friend. I gotta keep my sleep schedule righteous, bro. I can't mess it up. Every time I do that, I'm wore out the next day. Told you, says Trust None. This looks fantastic. Thank you, Cosmetti. Justin Ward says, if Joker wasn't altered to make it a star, a Batman villain, no one would have seen it. It's the highest grossing rated R movie right now. If it was just about some random crazy, it would have flopped. Probably, but I think it would have still been an interesting film. There's a lot of Joker masks everywhere. Oh, you know who I saw too? And she's super tiny. I saw at the show the gal that played the young, she was supposed to replace Michael Myers in the movies. The young girl, I think from Halloween 4, I think. Anyway, she was there, and she would run through the show, and she kept wearing. She would like hide, which was weird that she did that because, you know, it wasn't like it was Comic-Con and you gotta hide your face that much. But she was just wearing the mask from the movie, the Joker movie. Like the people mask, like the ones that everybody else wore, the average people. Which that was kind of compelling. I almost wanted to get one of those. All right, I gotta refill this brush. This thing's taking forever. Call the glass doctor to feedback. Oh, see, practically empty. Let me get my tools out. First thing I need to get. This is a good opportunity to share with you all. Elliot, how do you do it? How do you handle all this stuff? I just rearranged some of my tools. Here it is. First thing I get is a syringe. I got a syringe that I bought from the drugstore. I took the tip and I just flattened it out so it's not sharp. And then I prepare that, and then I get my jar of carbon ink from Platinum. Carbon ink. Make sure it's this is it right here, carbon ink. And I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna set this aside so I don't dirty it up. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna flop this over so I don't mess up that page, so I can show you what I do. So I'm assuming you can only do this so many times. I haven't discovered that limitation yet. It's after I think maybe 10 or so times I've done this, maybe more. It still stays nice and snug. I just put this in here, and I extract about 1 milliliter, because it's about all you need. And then I put it inside here. I go a little deeper than normal so I can make sure it's not doing some weird stuff, and I start to squeeze the ink in, and it's refill. And actually that might be too much ink. Oh no, that was about right. Could probably put a little more. And we're gonna put a little bit of that in here. All right. Push that out. Set that aside. I usually put it in some sort of water or something, and then I rinse it. All right. So far, so good. Cap it up. Rock and roll. We're gonna make sure we put everything away. Very important to keep everything clean. You want to keep all your stuff squared away. Shooting a rig on live stream. Well, you know, what are you gonna do? I don't have any water on hand, so I'll have to wait till later to rinse this out. But for now, I'm gonna at least cap it. So what did I do with my cap? Here it is. Cap it, and you can see how dirty it is. I've done this quite a few times. Set that aside. Let's get this thing rolling. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna add a few more strokes in here to make it look like it's folded over the shoulder boulder holder. That was a Bette Midler joke. I don't even like Bette Midler, but I remember that joke. You can get free syringes in Seattle. Actually, you can buy them blunt already. Elliot, a home dye kit to test for blockage in arteries. Wow. Jimmy, my ink fix. Elliot, I make it pure carbon. Y'all so crazy. Y'all so crazy, baby. All right. All right. Kind of moving. Gotta keep moving. Keep it moving. I thought something was weird. I kept getting these dry strokes. I was like, that doesn't look right. All right. So now, again, this is such a small part of the illustration. I'm not that worried about this. This I can kind of just do quick fill. No big deal. Again, I want to thank CC for helping me out with this particular commission so I can wrap it up. Gave me some content for the viewers, and keep it rolling, keep it moving. Here I'm just going to do a couple of lines, dark, heavy, thick and thin globs, and it gives the illusion of, it's a fast way to do the illusion of chrome. Okay, let's before I go any further there, let's let that dry. I'll move to this piece of the illustration. Brent says, I hear Elliot cuts his ink with Speedball Super Black. I do. I got that from Mike, but I don't do that I don't have to do that in the carbon. I don't want to do that with carbon, with my my carbon platinum, because this ink that I have in this brush, okay, to keep it flowing, you need an ink that is viscous, and this does not have, carbon does not have the lacquer that some of these other inks has or have. So it gives me a chance to kind of keeps the ink from getting blocked up, the pen from getting blocked up rather, and it preserves the life of the pen. And I've been doing this now for a bunch of months now, maybe at least 5 or 6 months. I've been doing this to this pen, and it's never blocked up on me. So carbon is a good, it's not my blackest ink, it's a great ink, A better ink for that would be like high carb, high carb, either high carb or matte black soup, Black Star. I actually preferred that ink, but it's not designed for these pens. So this is my portable pen. I use it quite a bit though. I really should stop calling it portable because I use it all the time, even for obviously here. But if I'm going to use that ink, I'll use it on a tech pen, or I'll use it on a separate brush. This though, I have to keep an ink that's not going to clog up the pen when it dries. Somebody else new here? I don't know anybody else is here. All right, so we're now. That's why this wasn't working so well before. I was like, why is that not coming out as well? It's because the ink was practically gone. And by practically, I mean literally gone. All right, so I'm just doing some stuff there, not killing myself on that piece there. I'm gonna do more on this part of his body. I've got a little bit more to go on. Probably have another about 30-40 minutes left on this illustration, and I'm wrapping it up. And then we can all roll out. How many people? We got 62 people watching. Holy moly! Awful Redneck says Elliot is the master. When someone asks the master of what, they don't understand. He's the master. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. But no, I'm not a master. I just play one on TV. I'll play one on YouTube. All right, so a lot of darkening up stuff there. Get that bulge right, and this his anterior. What's that word, Mike? Anterior serratus. Christina, how you doing? Are you gonna color it? No, I won't be coloring it. This is as far as I'll take it. I can color, but I'm not that confident in the colors, and I mean I could paint it. That's a whole other level of work to this particular piece. But the short answer is no. All right. That would take me another couple of days, especially if I'm using watercolors or something like that. I don't use markers. I don't have anything against them. I just don't like them as much. So, and I don't. They're expensive. So, and I wouldn't want to. I prefer painting, but painting takes too long. So there you have it. Now, if you go to my friend Jose Varice, he's incredible with that. What's going on, Zach? How are you? What do you spray on that to fix it so it doesn't get smudged? You don't have to. I don't spray anything on it, actually. I prefer not to spray stuff because a lot of times fixative gives it a yellow sheen to it, and I don't want it to do that. Okay. serratus anterior. What's up, Elliot? Just got home from work. All right, Zach. Well, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Not going to be on much longer. Just long enough to wrap this illustration up here. And I'm kind of almost done. But the, Mike, the serratus anterior, what's that? That's the... Isn't that the around the back of the ribs or something like that? I don't know. I don't know my anatomy that well. I don't know my anatomy enough to name everything. All right. Is CC still here? Did he leave already? The smaller butt muscle. Is that what it is? Here. Somebody show that. I'll show it. The muscle, he said, is the obliques, ribs, foolish. I don't know what that is. I know what the obliques is, but I just want to make Art T-Bear proud. That's all I want to do. I can make him proud of me from an inking place with a brush. With a brush. That'll be good. All right. He was on the booty, Mike. It's the muscles that come under the latissimus dorsi and weave into the rib cage. Helps you breathe. Yeah. Okay, I got that already. I don't do that as anatomically correct as you do, but I adopt the Dromatarera principle as long as it looks cool. I go for the cool. Mike goes for the correct. And that's why he's a winner. That's why he's a winner. The bootius maximus. Hey. The gluteus minimus. All right, we're doing it well. We're doing it well. You might be wondering why I'm adding these little chips and nooks. It's because I want this costume to feel a little more used and, you know. Like, why do superheroes change their costumes at all? I know why the artists change it, but if you were to give them a reason why, would you say battle damage? Would you say, I don't know, what would you say? What are some other good reasons to change your costume? Just change your idea. I mean, these things are like, this is like your whole thing. Lots of these characters are not even human, says FluxCore. Yeah. All right, we're getting close, kids, and then I'm going to bug out. I think all we have left is this hand over here, and let me back out a bit so you can see the whole image. Not too bad. Clothes wearing out, colors fade, styles change, says Dennis. That's true. It's Eternitine. How are you? They change to add protection, upgrades. There you go. That works. Because they get sweaty, says Bull Moose. Jennifer says, hooray, finished. No, not quite. I still have this part. And I'm almost there. Let's do some of that there. Okay. Alpha Redneck says, it's about to end. I think Elliot should scrap this one and start over. We need as much Jerkmonger as we can get. I've been on for too long already. I think I've been on for about 3 hours, right? Oh, 3 hours? Let me see. Oh, only like 2 hours. All right, that's good. All right, longer than I need to be still, but I want to keep my live streams minimal, though. But I promised you guys I'd come back to do this, and that's why we're doing it. All right. I'm going to be very careful here because I'm using my brush to do straight lines. They're not quite straight, but they're straightish. Anybody here watch The Curse of Skull Island on History Channel? Dude, I love that show. I love the idea of a modern day treasure hunt. If you guys are into treasure hunts, you should check it out. Everyone who is watching this and hit like, thank you so much. Yes, if you guys don't mind, hit the like button. Oh, a lot of people have. I appreciate you guys. The more love I get on this kind of stuff, the more people will want to come and check it out and give me some numbers. We can get better advertisement. Not so much advertisement from Google, but I want to get more stuff to show for other people and help other campaigns, and I want this to be viable. But if it can't be, it can't be. All right. And yes, it's even worse than Catwoman. Whoa. Dazzler was used poorly. She was in the worst X-Men movie and perhaps worst superhero film of all time, Dark Phoenix. I saw some of it online. I was okay. It wasn't the worst movie ever, but it wasn't great. I think we're just all kind of burnt out with those movies. I think maybe a little bit, maybe just a little bit. All right. I'm liking this. I'm liking it. An undercut is buzzing inside of the head while leaving the rest long. What? What? All right. That's kind of cool. I'm hinting at that stuff there. I want to put more energy into this. Elliot, what artists would you say are your biggest influences? Really dig your style. Thank you, Brent. I have to say that a lot of Bronze Age artists have inspired me. Some Silver Age. Big fan of John Buscema, Jack Kirby, John Byrne, Paul Smith, to name a few. Also a big fan of Mike Mignola, Olivier Coipel. Who else? Also a fan of Wally Wood, Frank Frazetta. All those guys have had some sort of impact on me. Who else? Joe Madureira had a big impact on me. Some of the modern cartoony guys, the two gentlemen from Creature Box are a big influence on me. Who else? I like artists like Phil Barassa over at Warner Brothers. The Copeland brothers over there. Well, they're doing other things now too. A lot of animation artists I love. So I'm a big art animation guy. I like some of those styles a lot of you guys don't like those looks from art. What's it called? Cal Arts. I like those looks. Not all of them, but a lot of them. There's some good ones. Design wise, I'm also a big fan of what's the guy's name? The gentleman that did all the movie posters. Oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank. He did Dan Struzan. Yeah, right? No, it's Struzan. I forgot his first name. John Wick says, Jerkmonger, do you like John Wick? I love John Wick. Love John Wick. Brent says, cool, a lot of them are on my list to study. Have you heard of Eduardo Barreto? Yes, I have. He's great. But I found that some of the other guys, Mitch Breitweiser is good, but Mitch is working with another gentleman as well that it's one of my favorites of all time. God, I can't remember his name now. Gee whiz, I'm drawing blanks on everything. I'm getting old, guys. He's doing The Futurist. What's his name? I can't remember. I can't. My brain isn't working. Gravity Falls and Steven Universe, are those CalArt style? I think those are kind of CalArt styles. Butch Geis. That's it. John Wick for $2. Thank you very much, John. Correct. Correct. Butch Geis. That's it. He's an old school guy, but he's done a lot of my favorite Captain America work. Anyway. All right. What do you guys think? Blue Devil. I'm pretty happy with it. And now I just got to sign it. I will sign it right here. Dave Struzan? Is it David? I can't remember his name like that. And there it is. Dun, dun, dun. Blue Devil. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, do you dabble with Copics much or anymore? Nah, not really, man. I don't like Copics that much. Oh, man, that was really fun. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I feel like it's a good representation of most of what I do. So that's always good. Very, very nice. Thank you all from Redneck. El Demonio Azul says Rotwell. Justin says, whole stream was on point. Thank you, Justin. I really appreciate that. I really, really do. Thank you. Fluscore, nah, scrap it and send it to me. Recycling. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Drew, that's it. Thank you, Mike. I don't know why I was blanking on him. Elliot's a Duke fan, confirmed. I think CC will really like how the piece turned out. Yeah, me too. Because it says another super fun stream. Thanks, Elliot. All right, you guys. I appreciate all of you. Thanks for hanging out with me. You guys have been wonderful. Let's put this back on me. Guys, don't forget to check out DOOMKICKER on INDIEGOGO. Don't forget to check out Gunship Thunder Punch on Indiegogo. Don't forget to check out Mike Miller's various projects, including Lone Star, Heart of the Hero, Soul of the Soldier. Heart of the Hero has my cover on it, the reprint cover. Also, don't forget to check out anything Doug TenNapel's doing. I think I haven't checked yet. Don't forget to check out Bric-a-Brac. Give that some love. Check out Chrono Mechanics by RT Bear. I think Brand is still active by Kari Press. That's Antonio Bryce and Kanan White. Guys, there's all kinds of projects out there. There's all kinds of love. There's all kinds of good things happening. I want you guys to continue to support the things you like and don't support things you don't like, and continue to do what's good. CC Jerkmonger looks awesome. Thanks so much. You got it, brother. Check it out. Look at it like this. I feel like I captured the flavor of the character there. Get your fat ass back on the walking streams. I will, Rodwell. I will. Thank you for that. Let's see. Dude, Bric-a-Brac looks like fun. Yeah, take it easy. Yeah, what else? Give me some other things. Don't forget to check out, if you guys have not paid attention, you can send me your email for my mailing list, for jerkmailinglist@gmail.com. I have that stuff going on there. Blacklist Universe is posting. Go to indiecron.com. indiecron.com. Why are we doing that? And is there something that you got on there, Michael? Unless I think that's where you have your book at. All right. And then also check out your jerkmailinglist@gmail.com, and I will have that thing squared away. And what else? I'm trying to think of other things. Oh, Paranormals is Thursday at 9:30. So guys, I love you all. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate everything. You guys are fantastic. This will go down into the books as another completed cool commission. Hopefully later this week I will have some time to show you what I'm working on with DOOMKICKER. I'm looking forward to all that. Hail this whole sexy chat. Everyone is sexy, rather, says Justin. I appreciate that. Everybody is sexy. Everybody's lovely. Cosmeti, thank you so much again for yesterday's stuff. Also, thank you to Lady Celtic Moon. Thank you so much. You blessed me tremendously. Thank you. God bless you. And all the rest of you. God bless you all. I'll be praying for you guys. Continue to pray for me. And hopefully this round of medicine will take care of what I got going on. I will see you guys tomorrow morning in the Walk and Talk. Peace out, everybody. Whatever you do, don't hurt yourselves. Adios. Hey, looking for a commission? Maybe as a gift or for your own personal collection? Email thelabcomics@gmail.com for pricing and availability. Thanks. Hey guys, don't forget to check out DOOMKICKER on Indiegogo now for a limited time, with exciting perks like exclusive prints and a special Mike S. Miller cover. Back now only on Indiegogo. Hey guys, if you are enjoying the content here on the Jerkmonger Show, be sure to subscribe, like this video, and please share. Thanks.